Welcome to the Right at Home podcast. I'm your host, Whitney, and today we are diving into our townhome community in Riverton, Utah, called Parkside. Joining me today is Maddy, our new home sales consultant in Parkside. Welcome, Kenny.
Thanks for having me.
We're so happy to have you with us. Affordability is a key point for many home buyers. What factors should potential residents consider when choosing Parkside as their new home, Kenny?
Yeah, I think affordability is top of mind for everybody right now with
sure.
interest rates going up and the prices, at all-time highs. So yeah, it's actually hard to find a four-bedroom townhome to begin with, but then we've offered a four-bedroom townhome at a very affordable price and highly competitive price. And along with that, we also have financing opportunities that allow people to save a lot of money as far as like the preferred lender incentive, where they can get 3% of the base price towards whatever they like. So they can use that to actually buy down the interest rate, which can save them hundreds of dollars a month. They can take it off the price. They can use it towards closing costs or however they like.
Super helpful at closing when they're figuring out their finances, for sure. There are many things for homeowners or home buyers to consider when they're looking for a future home, even more than their lot and their floor plan. Can you tell me a little bit about the amenities that Parkside has to offer?
Yes, one of the top features about Parkside is actually the location. It's conveniently placed right between Mountain View Corridor and Bangor Highway. Right on the other side of Bangor Highway, you have Riverton Hospital, which is super convenient. And then just south to the southwest, you have Mountain View Village, which is just loaded with all kinds of places to shop, eat at restaurants. I'm actually lucky enough to live very close by, so I know Mountain View Village very well. I go there almost weekly. So, there's places like R&R Barbecue, Chipotle, Super Chicks. There's like 3 different pizza places over there. You also got Harmon's grocery store. You've got a Ross. My kids love Five Below. So there's just a host of amenities there. Along with that, you have, hiking trails, places to go. There's splash pads, parks, everything nearby. So really, yeah, one of the greatest things about Parkside is definitely the location.
Yeah, you definitely don't feel like you have to go very far to live within the community, for sure.
Yeah, you got everything.
Let's talk about the design itself. Tell me how you're maximizing space in a 3-story townhome out in Parkside.
Yeah, so anytime you're dealing with a townhome, you're dealing with limited space. So maximizing it is extremely important. They've really packed everything they can into, a small frame of a townhome. So, of course, you got a 2-car garage, which is actually quite large. And then as you go in, you have the entryway, which features the first level bedroom, which actually has a 3/4 bath. That actually gives people a host of options. They can use it as a formal living room. They could use it as an office. They could use it as a 4th bedroom. They could use it as a guest room. As you go upstairs, you'll see just that it's completely wide open. So yeah, when I go upstairs with buyers, they are always shocked to see just how open and spacious that main floor floor plan is. The natural light that you get from the huge windows, it has a 10-foot sliding glass door, has a deck that actually goes almost the length of the entire unit. So there's just so many opportunities that you have to host and have parties, and people absolutely love that main level. Upstairs you have the 3 bedrooms. You have a large primary bedroom. The primary bath is also very spacious, has a large soaking tub and a walk-in closet that a lot of people are really happy about. 2 sinks are featured in that primary bathroom as well. And then you have the bathroom, and then you have the laundry upstairs with the bedrooms as well. Everything about the space has been thoroughly thought through and, predetermined in order to maximize the amount of space that they have.
It's true. And my favorite thing to hear about is the natural light in that, like you said, the main floor and even in the stairways. Yeah. With all of those windows, it just everywhere. Lets so much natural light in that you don't feel like you're wall to wall with another unit.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it makes it feel bigger and more bright and open. So
it does, definitely. What has the response been from potential home buyers for Parkside?
I think most people, first of all, love the location more so than anything, like the convenience to Mountain View Corridor as well as Bangor. You can just hop on Bangor and get to I-15. You can get downtown, you get to Lehigh, Utah County. You can get pretty much anywhere in the valley from Parkside very easily. Second, they love the look of the buildings themselves. Like the modern look really appeals to buyers these days. And then on top of that, you have all of the amenities that Parkside has, like the parks, the green open space. We just put in a pickleball court with a basketball hoop, which is actually pretty awesome.
Super fun.
And then the townhomes themselves. They love the interior features, the spacious open feel, and the opportunity to have 4 bedrooms in a townhome as well. So
definitely. And one that is so uniquely down by itself that people can use so for a variety of different reasons. I know they love.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a world of options that they have when they have that 4th bedroom off the entryway. So
Can you tell me about the included features in Parkside Townhomes?
Yes, one of the great things about the townhomes at Parkside is they have many features that are standard that are typically upgrades with a lot of builders. So you have laminate flooring on the entryway as well as throughout the kitchen, dining, and living room upstairs. You have that 3/4 bathroom that actually has tile floors and a tile shower,
So nice.
as well as the glass door. They're all going to come with either granite or quartz countertops throughout. That's bathrooms and kitchen. All of the furnace and the AC are all high efficiency. In fact, the HVAC is actually dual zone, so you have a thermostat on the top floor as well as the main floor, so you can control the thermostat
Such an
anywhere in the
amazing
house.
highlight.
Yeah, so if you get hot upstairs, you can turn it down and not have to go downstairs to do that in the middle of the night. It comes with a 2-car garage, which is spacious and has a little bit of extra storage in it. There's a tankless water heater, which has a 25-year warranty, super high efficient, and you'll never run out of hot water.
Yep.
In the primary bath, you have 2 sinks. Then you have a spacious garden tub with a tile surround, comes standard. In the kitchen, you have designer cabinets that actually have 42-inch uppers, and they come with the hardware as well as the molding. You're going to get stainless steel appliances. Some are gas, some are electric. You got 9-foot ceilings on the entryway as well as the second level of the home, which just makes it feel larger
So
and
much
more
bigger,
open.
yeah.
And it also comes with a smart home system, which is going to be the panel for your wall. It's like the brain, the hub, as well as a video doorbell so you can see who's at your door, and then also a smart garage door so that you can open and close your garage door, and then access to the app in order to control it all.
That's so nice. What is the HOA fee for Parkside?
Yeah, so one of the great things about Parkside is that the HOA fee is actually super low. It's only $97 a month right now. You get quite a bit for that $97. It covers everything on the outside of the unit, basically. So all of your landscaping, your building maintenance on the outside is all taken care of. You have tons of green open space. There's 3 playgrounds in the neighborhood. We just installed the pickleball court that has the basketball court as well, which is really, really nice. It also includes like road maintenance. They're private roads, so the roads need to be taken care of, and then they're also plowed in the wintertime. So everything on the outside of the unit is going to be taken care of for you. You don't have to worry about any of that at all for just the $97 HOA fee.
And then I know that for townhomes, that also covers like the master insurance policy on the exterior, correct?
Right. Yeah. Everything on the outside, of course. Yeah.
In Parkside, what financing options do we offer?
Yeah, so any traditional financing should work. Cash, conventional, VA, FHA are all just fine. They are townhomes, so they don't have to have FHA approval. If you use Taylor with Security National, you do get the 3% incentive, which is 3% of the base price that you can use towards lowering the price, towards your closing costs, towards a 2-1 rate buy down or a permanent rate buy down, which most of the buyers are doing the 2-1 buy down, which is saving people hundreds of dollars per month.
Totally.
It buys down the rate for the first 2 years of the loan, and hopefully in that first 2 years you're able to refinance and get a lower payment anyway. But it's making these much more affordable and saving people hundreds of dollars a month.
Yeah, and that they have so many options of how to use it to choose from. It's really nice. Can you tell me about in Parkside, are there any rental restrictions for the community?
A lot of people will go into these townhomes and, they want to buy them and live in them for a couple of years and then rent them out. That's a very common thing that I see. And at the current time, the only rental restriction is on short-term rentals. So a short-term rental is considered anything 28 days or less. So as long as you're renting out the unit for over 28 days, there aren't any restrictions. So you have the opportunity to live in these for a couple of years and then rent them out and add them as a rental unit. And as an investment, something that's going to just grow your wealth and your net worth over time. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity for people. So someone renting right now, what advice would you give them when looking at Parkside?
Well, I think it's always a great opportunity to get into home ownership. Buying a home, whether it's a townhome or a single-family home, is always going to be a good investment. Historically, home values go up over time. You're going to build that equity. And even if you start small with something like a townhome, you're going to build that equity at the same pace that you would a single-family home. And then down the road, as you get in a better financial situation or as you save more money, you're able to roll that equity into something bigger and better down the road. And like we said, you can either sell that home and use it towards the new purchase, or you can rent it out and have a rental property and then, move on to bigger and better things. But, purchasing a home is always going to be a great investment, whether it's a single family home or a townhome. And if, affordability is pushing you more towards a townhome, then that's okay, because you're going to build equity and be able to move up later on in life.
When someone is coming and potentially looking at purchasing in Parkside, how do they know what their townhome is going to look like? And what options do they have?
So currently we're in a position where we only have a couple dozen townhomes remaining, but you do still have options. So we do have a professional interior designer that has went through and chosen all of the options that people love in a home, and she's provided you with a few different options to choose from. Of those 24 townhomes that we have left, there are a few different varieties of options. There's different cabinets, countertops, flooring. She's went through and chosen all of the light fixtures, as well as the carpet colors. All those things we do have pictures of, so you can actually see what the options are going to be in your home, and so you can choose the one that best suits you.
So I know we are nearing the end of Parkside. Tell me about what you have left in availability.
Yeah, so we just have about, as of yesterday, we had about 27 units remaining, so just a couple dozen units. That consists of, both end units and middle units. The end units are nice because you do get 5 additional windows and 1 less neighbor. You get a lot better views on the end units as well. But yeah, we still have some options. So you're able to choose the one that best suits your needs or where you want to be in the community.
Amazing. So get in soon if you want to choose
Yeah, absolutely.
from your colors and your location. Thank you for joining us at the Right at Home podcast. Kenny, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time.